do you do? I'm Dick Carter. This is Mary Moore.
I am very glad to meet you, Pat. How do you do, sir? After meeting the first person in the receiving line, they exchange greetings with each chaperone.
Which is even more tedious than it appears here.
From now on, dancing and fun are one and the same thing for the boy and girl.
You got fun in my dancing. You got dancing in my fun.
Dances within their own group. The boy fills out the girl's dance program. Of course, he takes the first and last dance and also writes in 4 others, leaving 1 dance each for Jack, Tom, Lee, and Ed.
This dance is more meticulously planned than most military operations.
Straight, and also gives the couples a chance to dance with each other.
Oh, I get it.
Dance floor etiquette calls for certain considerations that add to the evening and make more fun for everyone.
Well, all the attractive people anyways.
The girl precedes the boy to the dance floor. The boy goes first when there's such a crowd that he needs to open the way.
Unless it's a Friday during Lent, in which case the boy rides on the girl's back. Now in Canada, the whole thing is switched around. Why are they dancing to the score from a heist movie? Dancing. Let's hear it for the Thoughtfulness Orchestra.
When the dance ends, Lee applauds the orchestra. Judy chooses not to. Either way is correct.
Why'd you bring it up?
It was fun.
Let's see what this
Lee escorts Judy off the dance floor so that she's not stranded.
She's dumber than a
He
manatee.
leaves her with her next partner, our friends. Another dance begins, and Tom's ready to claim a program partner.
Every discomfited, awkward moment is carefully planned out.
sure is.
When Jack asks for a non-program dance, he has a special way of asking.
Hop on, she-wench.
Pretty tonight.
Thank you.
Have the next dance, please.
I'd love to.
Didn't I see you in
Smooth, isn't he?
My word,
He
yes.
doesn't embarrass her by asking if this dance is taken, which might imply that she hasn't been asked.
Geez, I wish this movie were being unrealistic about how sensitive girls are. You know, I just can't get into Metallica's new sound.
Lee is courteous to a cut-in. It never occurs to him to refuse.
Slower than molasses, that
knows
Lee.
The cut-in should be considerate also, and not come back later when he's dancing again with June.
Meanwhile, June's uncle is face down in the mud in Korea. Oh, man. I wish Ruth Underwood played at my prom. And it just goes on like this, I guess. Every individual hand clap should be planned and agonized over.
Anyone for intermission?
Intermission?
Everyone, of course.
This thing should have ended 6 minutes ago.
And this is fun, too. The
Fondue?
music may stop, but consideration goes right on.
I could watch a buffet line for hours, man. This is good stuff.
Another example of consideration. Someone remembers that chaperones like refreshments, too.
And product placement.
And they also enjoy joining in the conversation.
Throw the old people a bone.
Couples who usually keep their group very small find that widening their circle, sharing the intermission with others, makes the evening more fun for everybody.
The girls, mostly.
Intermission over, the music begins, and back to dancing.
I now understand why so many kids turned to drugs in the 60s.
But this is a good time to say that any girl stuck with a show-off instead of a dancer has social custom on her side if she wants to break it up.
Actual fun is not permitted. Well, thank God that shameful display is over. Hey, sounds like Marty McFly's getting ready for his big solo.
Dance floor collisions happen now and then.
Excuse me. That's quite all right.
But even though Linda just might have been at fault, the boy takes the blame.
He fronts his homie with a
No
no-look diss.
casualties, and the dancing goes on.
Yay, it's over! Woo!
This is it. The last dance.
Thank the
The
saints.
one the girl saves for her favorite fellow. Linda for Jack, and
Right.
Judy for Lee.
J-U-D-Y. Is that Lee with 2 E's or E-I-G-H?
June for Tom. Robin for Ed.
Right.
All through the evening, the dance program has kept track of who's dancing with whom.
Keeping fun and excitement
But now
at bay.
it's much more than that. It's a souvenir of the prom, with autographs running off the margins.
I don't even remember if I
Memories
danced at
of
my
that
prom.
Special date with that special young man.
Actual prom may differ in hue and saturation.
Now it's time to say goodnight to the chaperones.
If they haven't died. Good night. All right. See you at the next overblown but basically meaningless social event. Okay, bye. I'll see you in court. Okay, goodbye.
But prom night isn't over.
Please,
Whether
I'll
it's a
pay
snack
you.
on the way home or a more formal buffet at Jack's house, the evening continues in the same way.
Jack's house not available in all areas.
Consideration and fun.
I have more fun getting my mail than anyone in this movie has had.
For couples invited to someone else's home, it's important to remember that hosts should be appreciated, not taken for granted.
Never enjoy yourself in someone else's home.
Okay, how are you?
Small Talk, the movie.
And the genuine hospitality of Mr. and Mrs. Nelson puts the final touch on a perfect evening.
Prom was great.
It sure was. I had a wonderful time.
Everything was so planned out.
I think it was because of you.
But it's entirely possible that it wasn't. Freeze frame, or she could go inside maybe, or... No, just gonna stand there? Okay. Coca-Cola reminds you to go to your prom. Lucy!